and gals, welcome back to Doing Redneck Things Off Grid. It is, let me check my watch like I always do. It is the 16th of January, which means you'll be seeing this on the 17th of January, tomorrow, on Tuesday. Been really rainy and yucky here for the last week. We've gotten, 1.12 inches of rain so far, Leanne?
1.23.
Oh, 1.23 inches of rain since the beginning of the month, so that's a really good rainfall for our area. So once again, I'd like to thank you all for supporting this. It's been really fun. I ran out one week. I wasn't feeling well, so I just didn't do it. So, but this is I believe week 31. I have to check my records, but I think it's the 31st episode of I Have Questions. So let's get to it. Number one is from my good old buddy G-Bear, and he wants to know, is there really anybody out there that can taste the difference between the different colors in M&Ms? So he has red cherry, his blue blueberry. Can you taste that difference? I don't know. I want to know. That's a good question, G-Bear. Can you taste the different colors that just all mesh together and turns your mouth a real funny color with it? Turns your teeth funny colors because you mixed all them colors together. That's number one. Thank you, G-Bear. Number two is going to get me in trouble because Leanne's sitting here. Why is it when you're in the store shopping with your wife, and you and your wife, you're in the store, and your wife says, hey, we need some of that out of the cooler, and she lets off an SBD? It's one of them who stepped on a frog, nasty ass stinky, and you stand up and she's gone. And I got my head in the freezer and I stand up, that turn around, and I get the vapor smells. Oh my God. And of course you're sitting there in the big stink fog, and some old lady, prim and proper lady, comes pushing her cart up and hits that smell and looks at it like what the hell did you do, mister? It's like, who stepped on the frog? She's done that to me twice. She did it in Home Depot the other day too. I turned around, she's gone. Leanne's freaking gone, and I'm there in this green fog going, oh my God. Oh, it's just too funny. It's just too funny. Well, that was number two. Leanne's over here busting guts. She's red, laughing so hard. So, farting in the grill. Yeah, your wife does fart, and sometimes, oh my God. It's like, what's wrong with you?
It's like your ass smells like roses when you do it.
Yeah, I know. She said, yeah. So that was number two. Number three. So at what point in history did someone decide that we need to use soap to wash our hair and our body? You know, it's like, when did we start using soap? You know, so someone's in the water soaking in, getting all cleaned up, and they found some stink pretty thing next to the water and decided, oh, I'm gonna wash my hair with this. So they got this weed and they're rubbing their hair. Oh, look at that, it foams up. It's crazy. When did we decide we needed to have stink pretty soap to wash? I want to know. Number four is on the same thing. I want to know, did the cavemen go bald? Does it, like today, you know, men are losing their hair and they got all these hair products and stuff. I want to know, when did man start losing their hair? You know, you look at the Bible thing. Jesus got a full head of hair. Moses got a full head of hair. All them guys, they all have full head of hair, and they're in their 80s, 90s, 100s. Why? I
They
want to
didn't
know.
have chemicals in their food.
Oh yeah, they didn't have chemicals in their food. That's a good idea. Good answer, Leanne. So that brings us to number 5, being we're on hair. Number 5, why are we the only species that lose our hair? Why don't animals lose their hair and go bald? Could you imagine a bald grizzly bear running around in the woods? A big old, or a duck, bald duck, or maybe a lion. You imagine a male lion that's bald, or a giraffe running around. That just, why are we the only species that lose hair?
Because we eat chemicals in our food.
Chemicals in our. Leanne's over here stuck on the chemicals in your food. It's chemicals in your food.
They eat raw shit. I mean, they eat
They
stuff
eat
that-
raw shit.
I mean, they eat
Oh
stuff that
man,
doesn't
maybe we ought to start eating raw food.
shit, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we eat all this processed food and stuff. It's
yeah, I know. Leanne's stuck on processed food today. That's funny. So why do we eat processed food? Because
like, we don't go hunt it.
we too lazy to go hunting and fishing anymore.
Not us.
Not us, but yeah, processed food. Well, that's number 5. Number 6. Saw this the other day and it made me wonder. So apparently, smelling your laundry relieves stress. Your kids are raising heck in the other room, and if you just grab this towel and all that goes away. So now that got me to thinking, and my way of thinking, maybe somebody needs to open up a laundry smelling bar. where when you're having a bad day, just go to the laundry and go in there and start smelling the laundry. But then that could open up a whole can of worms, you know, they wind up, oh, this is the dirty laundry pile. When I'm smelling somebody's skivvies or something. You imagine people walking by this place with the windows and looking in, and people sitting around sniffing laundry? Oh my God, that's just crazy. So that's number 6. Number 7. This one I just saw the other day, and it got me to thinking the way I think. So now they have a watch that can tell you how long your strides are running, and then knows the breaststroke from the backstroke and all that stuff. But it also can tell a woman when she's ovulating. Ovulating. A watch that tells you. But can you imagine the embarrassment if you had your watch on speakerphone and your watch tells you, you are ovulating. You need to find your husband. Right away, because it might be too late. You're ovulating. You are ovulating. Oh my God, how funny would that be? If you're sitting in a restaurant and some lady's ovulation radio goes off saying, ovulation time. Oh my God. You need to find a sperm donor really quick. So that's number 7. We'll get to number 8. Why is it that birds can fly in a perfect harmony direction, all together at the same time like flowing water, and they change directions without radio communication? How can they do that? You've all seen it, them big birds where they're flying in a big swarm, and they're all together, they're flying in waves. How the heck can they do that without talking to each other? I know if it was humans, we'd be crashing into each other left and right. So that's number 8. How can birds fly in perfect harmony and do that direction change thing they do? You know, the geese flying in a V. How do they know who's in charge? Okay, I got pointed. You know, they don't talk. They just honk at each other. Kind of like traffic here in Vegas. So that's number 8. Number 9. So now they want to lower the voting age to 16 years old. So they're going to give 16-year-olds that just got their license and probably haven't had social studies yet in high school, because I think we did social studies the year we got our driver's license in high school. We had U.S. government and all that stuff in high school. So now they're going to want 16-year-olds, they're going to give them capability to vote. What the hell? You know, it's like, no, I don't think so. So does that mean that they're going to let them drink too? Because you're old enough to vote, you're old enough to die for your country, you can get drafted in the military, you should be old enough to drink. You know, personally I think it's stupid. Because, you know, 16-year-olds really don't know that much about the world.
They're influential. They can tell them.
And you can, and yeah, like Leanne said, they can be influenced really easy or brainwashed, as we say in the adult world, that they're brainwashed. And 16-year-old voting, can you imagine that? You know, what were you doing here when you were 16? Chasing women, going to playing sports.
I think they ought to raise it to 21.
Yeah, they had to raise it to 21 because at least then you got some kind of brain.
And some kind of life that you live and know what's
Yeah,
going on.
you had to live some life to understand, hey, gas prices are too high because we voted this guy in. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea. I know it's just a ploy to get more votes so they can cheat in the election more. Oh, did I say that? Oh, sorry. Weren't supposed to say they cheated in the election, but they did. We all know it. So that's going to do it for this week. I want to thank everybody for supporting, everybody that watches this regularly. I enjoy doing it. I come up with some good ones this week because you just got to sit around and watch. Go sit in the parking lot at Walmart and watch the stupid stuff, crazy things people do. And, you know, you watch the commercials. They think we're stupid. You know, it's like, you got to pre-wash your dishes before you put them in the dishwasher, otherwise they won't get clean. Well, now they got some kind of soap that rehydrates food. I don't know if I'd want that on my plates. You know, I think I touched that on that last week. You know, some chemical stuff that makes food jump off your plates and you just stick it in there. It's crazy. It's a crazy world. Just look around and watch. You'll see what I'm saying. You know, read the signs as you go into a mall and read the words that they put in. You know, like drink beer, get a haircut, and get gas. They're all on one sign, and people are gotten so simple-minded that you have to put eat here and get gas. You know, it's like, geez.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. Let's go to this restaurant. Let's eat here and get gas. We don't need gas because then I'll get stunk out in the grocery store again. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. We're down to like 45 subscribers, so we can do another giveaway thing. I got new hats coming. All my other hats are gone. This is the last one, and that was mine. We had to do a little design because there was a mix-up at the embroidery things, but we came up with a really cool solution. So we're waiting to see how they turn out, and we're going to give away some hats. So thank you everybody. God bless. Support your troops. They've been out there hanging. We have no idea what our troops are doing. They're just out there defending our country with no leadership. So hopefully they'll stay safe. God bless everybody. We'll see you on the next one.